We got Super Bowl Part 2 tomorrow. No legends this weekend. We better get some content on Super Bowl weekend. Something. Sometimes I like sprinkle in like surprise content. You know? Just do that. We're gonna cover a couple of these cards, and then we're gonna do a best team in Madden for you guys because there's been so much has happened. We need to talk about it. So we got Jalen Hurts LTD. Very interesting choice here, in my opinion. I didn't think they were going to give us either of the quarterbacks because they're clearly the front runners for Super Bowl MVP. But hey, you know, there's Jalen. Now, and again, this is one reason why I didn't really want. No offense to Eagles fans, strictly from a MUT perspective. Jalen Hurts winning Super Bowl MVP. I feel like they were going to mess his card up. This one, again, they still you gotta give him fast break or evasive for 0. You have to do it, and you have to make his passing ability. You don't have to do that. You can just make the card good for everybody. Okay. MVS is an LTD. This is probably the best card of the release. Yeah. People are gonna want this card, right? Bradbury, solid corner, man. Frank Clark is an LTD, not very solid. That's gotta assume that's who we will be pulling. Yeah, like you know it. We got the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday, and there's no better time to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. And you can go and you can put your highs and lowers for the Chiefs and the Eagles, the combination that you want, to win up to 20 times of your money. If you sign up today using my code TheActualCC, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. I don't know who I'm feeling the most, but I'm kind of feeling that we're gonna have a big scoring game here. So I would be taking a couple plays right here. I feel like Travis Kelce. Call me biased. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Make sure you sign up Underdog Fantasy. You can click the link in the pinned comment or download the app over on your phone. Also got Jalen Watson, corner Chiefs. Again, it's fine. Kazir White. They got to give us a linebacker. You know they do. Jason Kelce at center. Again, a lot of people have been using his old card still. It's fine. It's a fine card. And then Travis Kelce, who gets a route tech for 0. Very nice touch. Like a nice touch by EA Sports there to do that. But again, people are getting Gronk. So you're chasing that card. You're not chasing that card. One thing they did not mention was Super Bowl MVP set. They did not mention it. Normally it'd be like 3 or 4 97s. Maybe it'll be a thing. So let's talk best team in Madden. For this, my face, it goes away because we got to talk much more about these cards. Now, obviously, the game is just progressing so much more. We have this content. We have honors content coming. We have Ultimate Legends. We have Team Diamonds 2. We have Team of the Year. All of this stuff probably coming up in the next 3 or 4 weeks, okay? So I do not recommend overspending on stuff. Got it good. Offensive line, nothing super different here. Like Forrest Gregg's obviously, like, he could be your right tackle for the rest of the year, but he is very expensive. We finally did get our Gronk, and Gronk's got some cool abilities. You know, you can put tank on him for 0, short and elite for 0, and some of this other stuff for cheap. Obviously the best parts about Gronk is he's just a good card. The double team chems and the motivator chem. So on the Legends team, 96 speed. There's no reason for me to go pick up a Travis Kelce. I would like to have used a Travis Kelce, but Gronk is just a better card. He's just a better card. But if you're on a Chiefs team, Super Bowl team, like, it is what it is. D-Hop has been super good. I still wish he was 1 faster, right? Getting the route tech for 1, red zone spec for 0. This, I don't want this anymore. That can go. But again, I wish he was a little bit faster. He's been really quite good. However, that MVS might be taking his spot tomorrow. Probably taking his spot tomorrow. It's just a short lifespan, right? Obviously, we're using Tom Brady. It's him or Flacco most people are using. I would rather use either of them over Jalen tomorrow as well. Maybe we'll do that, but we have Flacco here just in case. We did the work done gameplay on the new channel. I like this card. I like having short in for 0 on him. Again, he looks good. I really wish that they made these overalls higher on these cards, because there's just some things about these cards that they're just lacking, right? They're usable on a full theme team. Some of them are backups on a full theme team. Again, it depends on the theme team that you are going to be running. But for now, we'll rock a Warwick Dunn for this. I know this is temporary. He ain't gonna be in the team for super long. But he'll at least go on our Falcons team. Michael Irvin and Julian Edelman. I don't like having a bunch of small receivers, but Julian Edelman fits the bill for now for us. Now with deactivating the DeAndre Hopkins double me, does give us an extra AP to use in the future here. We're not doing anything crazy. Gunslinger, set feet, lead, hot rod, master on Brady, short in. You know, we like a bunch of zeros. Route tech, slot-o-matic, route tech. I'm big on route tech at the moment, as you can probably tell. I think it works really well with getting separation and man coverage. We still obviously have the quad father just sitting there, plugging away. With the patch, there's no real need to change anything on offense. There was no need to change anything on offense. Get it, got it good. Defensively, there are going to be changes, right? I think my ability stacks will probably be changing, because I was able to just run one sort of defense and do that, and I need to figure out what I want to do now on defense. Obviously, we picked up Rodney Harrison, right? Great card. Brian Cushing, the disappointment of the weekend. How bad is his card that he won't go up an overall? How bad is it? I don't even know. A lot of people are using Rod Martin. Cool card, versatile, but again, he's a bonus to have out there. We got the Warden. We got Jalen Mills, 2 non-legend corners. I thought about maybe like you could switch out Denzel Ward with one of these new Super Bowl corners, because you're going to get the Super Bowl boost. Maybe we will. We'll have to really compare him. I would prefer, if I'm going to replace him with someone, it's either going to be Legend Chem or maybe a more physical corner for now. So we'll have to wait and see. Then obviously Mean Joe, Dockett, and Kevin Green rushing the passer. When we look at abilities on defense, again, I think this is going to change, because this is really designed for how I used to play defense. The patch has changed that. I spent probably way too much time yesterday in the MUT practice mode, actually, trying to figure out the next defense that I want to run. I'm getting a pretty good idea. I've been trying to talk to some people. So for everyone who's like, oh, CC, you're going to update your ebook or put out a new one, I'm going to wait till we find what defense we want to run for that. Just the truth. So deep out zone and pick artists. Crusher on Harrison Smith. Obviously. Some free abilities on guys. Flat zone pick artist again. That may change. Inside stuff double or nothing on my D tackle. That won't be changing. An edge threat elite stays there. And again, I was using a 0 AP here, but we'll see how that really goes. I'll probably keep film study on Ed Reed temporarily, again, until we really figure out the best way that we want to run everything on defense. But for 2 AP right now, without having the best blitz in the game, I'll take knowing what you're running potentially. It's like a minor W for us. Special teams, no changes. Okay. Specialists, only change here is we got rid of Teddy Hendricks. We're going to use Harrison Smith. We've used Ted Hendricks for quite a while. I like to use new cards. Harrison Smith, this is your first usable card, I feel like, since Madden 25. So congratulations, you're now on the team. Strategy, West Coast offense. I'm currently trying the Ravens defense. And for team affinity, I have Cardinals on here now. That'll probably change somewhat, right? So again, based on the Super Bowl, and EA said that The Super Bowl winning team is going to get a more of a boost. So we might, if it's Chiefs, we might rock more Chiefs. If it's Eagles, we might rock more Eagles temporarily. It's probably only a week or two thing, but that's what we would do. Route tree on offense, bull rush on defense, and obviously the Super Bowl chem there. We're only at 40 legends. Again, I don't see the need to have 43 legends. 40 is fine, and just use the best next set of players that we can. And with a lot of this stuff, and having the Super Bowl players get 1 speed, 1 excel is cool. It's a cool little change and adjustment, in my opinion, right? So the team is obviously very, very good, but it's not maximized to my skill and potential that I want to do and play the game with at the moment. Again, we'll figure that out. And when you guys see Best Team in Madden episodes, what I need you to know and understand is that this is how I'm doing things, okay? And it makes sense. So, like, having linebacker Josh Allen, who had strip specialist, was really good when the loop blitz was a thing, because he would come in and he would just steal the ball coming off the defensive end. Now that that's not really a thing, it seems that would change. It would really change. So the best way that you can do this to maximize your abilities on offense and on defense, more so on defense, is really trying to figure out what coverages you want to run. Are you running cover 4s, cover 3s, cover 2s, cover 3 clouds? And just making sure, like, hey, if you're going to run, I ran cover 3 cloud for the most part recently. So I made sure that my outside corner in a cloud had a flat zone KO on him as opposed to a deep zone KO, right? We're just maximizing the space there. The only thing that people have to really manage on offense is when they want to stack a quarterback ability-wise and not use Hot Route Master. Then they have to find wide receiver apprentices and slot apprentices to go ahead and use. And that gets a little more difficult because Hot Route Master is just such a discount, and it gives me the freedom to also use route running abilities, which I feel like is still a thing. Yeah, more people are running zone, but not everybody is running zone either, right? So I don't want to overpay for route run abilities because I feel like it's kind of 50-50. Half the people run man, half the people run zone. So we have a couple guys out there to get open when it is man coverage. And if it's zone, obviously, then we're not really too worried about it. But we also have the ability that with Hot Route Master against man or zone, we can create better route combinations, which is why I use it. I would love to use Fearless in conjunction with some of these things, but I don't feel like it's always necessary either. And I save more AP doing other things. It's going to be really difficult to change a lot of our offensive line here as well. Ryan Jensen is obviously going to stay in the lineup for his Red Tornado boost, right? And as we get better guards and they can play other positions, I think that's still probably one of the best things that you can do. If Jason Kelsey was a left guard, you'd probably want to play him somewhere for sure in your lineup. A lot of people like to use the nasty streak, and I get it, okay? So just maximize your AP is the best thing that you can really do with how the game is built. A couple cards help that out, like Travis Kelsey getting route tech. Like, it makes him really usable. That's a really usable card. Again, the only unfortunate part is that this guy Gronk just is basically, I know some people had him before, but this week is really the week where a lot of people are able to get him. So I don't know. The best part about this year to me is using a bunch of different cards. I've never really used DeAndre Hopkins. I've never really used Julian Edelman. I've used Michael Irvin in the past. We'd never extensively have used Tom Brady. And even on defense, again, we were always like, I need the biggest corners. And we're rocking, you know, some okay guys out here. No one's really that tall. My defense is actually kind of short now, so I'm enjoying it. I don't like Jalen Mills as a player necessarily, but I think it's a cool card. It's different. Let me use him. He's got the looks good on the field. So that is going to be it. Team is coming along. Don't overextend yourself trying to pick up players and stuff right now, because again, when Ultimate Legends come out, probably 97s. Maybe they do 98s. Who knows? It's going to be a big first release. 8, 10 cards. So maybe 8 cards and 2 LTDs. Something like that. Good luck. Be great. I love you. And I'm out. Peace.